It's time for Yankton Basketball on KYNT and KYNTV. Yankton Basketball is brought to you by
1919 Root Beer, American Foods Group, Culver's, Checkers, Gerstner Oil, JJ Benji's, Mount Marty University, MT&RC Smith Insurance, Olson Pest Technicians, Overland Rehab, Shop Easy, Sherco, Truxedo, USD Athletics, Yankton Computer and Network Services, Yankton Medical Clinic, Yankton Rexall, Vision Real Estate, Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance, South Dakota Attorney General, Mason Schraub, Vision Real Estate, Hy-Vee, Rhonda Westland State Farm, Buell's Cleaners, Core Trust Bank, First Chiropractic Centers, Thrivent Financial, First Dakota National Bank, Avera, Vision Care Associates.
Now let's go live to KYNT Sports Director and voice of YHS Athletics, Bryce Ladwig.
All right, and welcome back to the Summit Activities Center, and welcome back, Yankton Bucks Basketball. This is Bryce Ladwig here live from the Summit Activities Center, Sioux Falls, Washington, in town today to take on the Yankton Bucks, a new look Yankton Bucks, a new era, so to speak, the post-Matthew Moores era, and that is some big shoes to fill for these Yankton Bucks. Obviously, the impact that Matthew Moores has had on this Yankton Bucks program, but they're up for the task of beginning a new era. It's a very exciting time, and the crowd is filling up. It is an exciting atmosphere here at the Summit. We've already had Gazelles basketball here at the Summit, but this is the first Yankton Bucks matchup of the season. The first game of the season was postponed. That was last Friday. It was supposed to be a season opener for the Bucks and another Gazelles game doubleheader versus Harrisburg, but Mother Nature decided against that last second. And this is also a rematch of last season's third and fourth place game at the state tournament in Rapid City. Now, as far as the matchup goes, Yankton doesn't really have much height or lightning speed, but they will have to truly work as a collective unit. We'll talk to Coach Chris Haynes all about that later here in the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee was a helpful smile in every aisle. And I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners, Yankton Computer Network Services, for your complete and personal business computer solutions. Rely on Yankton Computer Network Services. Wishing the best of luck to the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles this season. And Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch. It's on Broadway, or you can call 665-1222. And State Farm, Roy Wilcox. Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance has been helping customers get to a better state for 100 years. No matter where you are in life, they'll help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. That's Roy Wilcox State Farm, a proud supporter of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles. And Floor Tech. Whether your home or floor is wet, call Floor Tech, 665-4839. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with the standings review. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show.
Your family is a part of the Hy-Vee family. That's why they're here in Yankton for anything you need. Looking for steakhouse quality beef, fresh produce, and organic options, or the best options for anything else that's on your list? Hy-Vee has the products you're looking for. Convenient aisles online shopping for pickup and delivery, and Hy-Vee deals with coupons and sales to make your shopping budget go further.
Shop Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
All right, welcome back to the Summit Activities Center, and we are going to go ahead and get to the standings review here in just a moment. But I want to let you know that the Yankton Bucks fans are out in full. They're all filled up with their concessions. Speaking of filling up, make sure no matter what you drive to fuel up and fill up at Triple Time Rudy's. This Saturday, 5 cents off each gallon of fuel. Just say that you're a Yankton Bucks fan, and that applies to you. All right, this is the Hy-Vee pregame show. In 30 seconds, we will have the standings review.
You you've received a call or text message indicating there's a problem with your cell phone, your taxes, your Medicare benefits, or your utilities, and the only way to get it cleared up is to either put funds on a gift card or send cash. All of these are scams designed to obtain your hard-earned funds. Contact the Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 1-800-300-1986. Another red flag is the call or text comes in after work hours or on the weekend. Don't become a victim. Let Consumer Protection do some checking for you before you send any funds.
Welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show on KYNC and KYNTV. It's time for the pregame coaches interview, brought to you by 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-bodied draft root beer available. Now let's go to the pregame interview.
The following is taken from the Coach's Corner on December 11th.
Now, Coach, we actually have broached a lot of these topics before, but I guess now we'll use this time.
Welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show. It is time for the South Dakota High School basketball standings review. We have the boys Bucks basketball game, so we'll focus on the boys in Class AA and ESD conference within AA. Go ahead and start with the standings, but first, standings review is brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda help you review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Obviously, this young of a season, a lot of teams are tied for first, a lot are tied for 8th and 16th. We'll start from the bottom. I'm not going to bother doing the top 8, bottom 8, and then who's on the outside looking in because so many teams are tied. But on the bottom right now, teams that haven't played a game yet: Yankton, Sioux Falls, Washington, Sioux Falls, Lincoln, and Harrisburg. Teams with 1 loss: Sioux Falls, Jefferson, Sturgis, Brown, and Douglas. Teams with 2 losses: Rapid City Central and Rapid City Stevens. And then teams with 1 loss are all tied for 8th place with 39 seed points: Huron, Brookings, Brandon Valley. In 7th is Spearfish, 40 seed points, they're 2-0, and all tied for number 1, and all with 41 seed points. Watertown 1-0, Sioux Falls, Roosevelt 1-0, Pierre 2-0, O'Gorman 1-0, Mitchell 1-0, and Aberdeen Central 2-0. For the AA ESD conference standings as of right now, all tied for 3rd with no games played: Harrisburg, Brandon Valley, Pierre, Yankton, and Aberdeen. When I say no games played, no ESD opponents. Tied for 2nd is Brookings and Huron. Huron lost their first ESD contest to Mitchell. Brookings lost their first to Watertown. And those two teams, Mitchell and Watertown, are tied for first, 1-0 in ESD play. Again, with Mitchell having beat Huron and Watertown having beat Brookings. 2 ESD matchups here tonight around the state. Mitchell is hosting Watertown at the Corn Palace, and Huron is hosting Brookings at the Huron Arena. Other AA matchups from around the state: Sioux Falls Roosevelt is, I would say, hosting O'Gorman, but they're actually playing at a neutral site in the Sanford Pentagon. Douglas is hosting St. Thomas More, a very good Class A team. Rapid City Stevens versus Rapid City Central. Big city showdown there. Of course, our game tonight, Bucks hosting Sioux Falls Washington. Harrisburg is hosting Sioux Falls Lincoln. It's a big matchup. And Belfouche is hosting Sturgis Brown. This has been your South Dakota High School basketball standings review, boys edition, brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. To Rhonda, you are more than just a client. You are a true neighbor that lives in the same community she lives and supports, so why not let her support you? We take a break and continue here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. This is Bucks Basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 Root Beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients: real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12 packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it the beverage of choice any time of the day for anyone in the family.
welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show on KYNT and KYNTV. It's time for the pregame coaches interview, brought to you by 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-bodied draft root beer available. Now let's go to the pregame interview.
The following is taken from the Coach's Corner on December 11th.
Now, Coach, we actually have broached a lot of these topics before, but I guess now we'll use this time that we have on the Coach's Corner to kind of expand a little bit on the team preview. Why don't you just run through your coaching staff real quick on the varsity level?
Yeah, Jason Savvy's back helping us out at the JV level again, and Coach Savvy's been teaching and coaching the district for 19 years now, so it's good to have that experience on staff. And then Coach Matt Decker, who was teaching down at the middle school, has started his 4th year within the program, 3rd year teaching, and he actually student taught for Coach Savvy a year and helped us out. So his 4th year in the program, he's taken over for Coach Rolfus, who decided to go back to his hometown and teach over there. So we wish him all the best, and actually got to hang out with Coach Rolfus last weekend. We went to Madison. A few of us went to Madison, Wisconsin, and watched the game, and Coach Rolfus and his wife made the trip, so it was good to see him. And obviously we miss him and everything he did for our program and what he meant for our program, so we thank him. And then at the freshman level, we have Sawyer Schmitz, who helped us a little bit behind the scenes last year with some film work, and got to know him a little bit, and now he's going to be our freshman coach. And then Coach Hale's helping us out as well. Obviously, he's teaching 9th grade PE at the high school, so good to have him back on staff, former player, and obviously very well-versed with the program. So that'll be the high school staff for the year.
Coach, you lost 3 seniors to graduation: Trevor Fitzgerald, Aiden the Magnet Feezer, and then, of course, there's that 6'8" guy, Matthew Moores, that you went to Madison to see the Badgers. He's sitting on that team right now, and obviously, Coach, things are looking a little bit different at the Summit this season, and you don't necessarily have a lot of size, correct? You have Jaden Krull and you have Michael Moores. Would you say those are your tallest players?
Yeah, Colton Potts. Those are 3 kind of big guys.
Sure.
Cody Oswald, he's undersized, but he's a strong kid, athletic kid, and so we'll have him play a little bit of the 4 position for us. So, as well as Isaiah Schellenhaus has had a pretty good first couple weeks and a really good off season. So those are kind of the guys that are going to have to fill that 4 and 5 position for us.
And then how is the shooting looking for the team? I know last year at certain times the Bucks could really start sinking those threes.
Yeah, I think we've had a lot of guys put in a lot of time in the gym, which is nice to see. And obviously Dylan Prouty had some big games shooting the basketball for us last year, and as well as Drew Reichen, and rugby can shoot it, Matt Reichen. And so, again, like I said, we've had some guys being in the gym and getting some shots up. But last few years, Matthew, being on the floor and drawing double teams and triple teams, he was able to get those guys shots. So this year we'll have to do it a little bit more by committee, and hopefully we're going to have to be well-rounded, and everybody's going to have to be a threat on the basketball floor to shoot the ball, to go put the ball on the floor a little bit, to pass the ball. So hopefully we'll be able to do that.
And obviously, like you said, you have a plan going in, every coach does, but is it one of those things where you really have to just be in the game, maybe get a couple games in before you really figure out what your offensive or maybe even defensive identity is?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us, like I said, the last few years of having a guy that's is going to get you 20, 25 points a game, that's quite a luxury to have. So not having that this year is going to be more by committee, and going to have guys step up into bigger roles than maybe they normally have the last couple of years, which is good. And I think some guys are looking forward to that opportunity to do that. And, for us, it's going to have to be a balanced scoring attack. We're going to need multiple guys in double figures, and then some other guys that make a few baskets, or 1 or 2 baskets even. We got 9-10 guys really competing for varsity playing time, and like I said, we're just going to need that balanced attack, and everybody that's on the floor is going to have to be a threat. And one night it might be one guy scoring, and the next night it might be somebody else. So it'll be, just like I said, more doing it together and more by committee this year.
Sioux Falls, Washington, obviously it's going to be a very difficult game. They're returning a lot of their state tournament players. and they had a lot of role players I remember from last season that will be picking up starting roles. What can you tell me about Sioux Falls, Washington, Coach?
Yeah, I thought obviously them and Roosevelt last year, and even O'Gorman, they were all in the semifinals and had a few pieces that they graduated, but you could just tell from the younger levels and even the guys who were playing varsity, they're going to be extremely talented and good this year. And Sioux Falls, Washington, right there at the top of that list with their point guard back and their guy. You have a team that won 20 games and was the number 1 seed in the state tournament last year, and bring back a starting point guard and starting 5 guy. That's a pretty good start. And they're so deep and so talented. So it'll be an extremely tough task to open up with them on Tuesday night.
And we're going way back now, Coach. Obviously, goal was to be playing the championship game last year in the state tournament, but that did not happen. But you did get to play the 3rd, 4th place game against Washington, one of the very few teams that beat Yankton in the regular season. That was not only just a consolation game, but that was actually a really good one, right? I mean, that was kind of if you could pick any opponent in the state tournament, if it wasn't in the championship game, it would have been them, yeah?
Oh, sure. And, going into the state tournament, there was a lot of scenarios that could have worked out, and, wouldn't have surprised a lot of people, I don't think, if we would have been playing Washington a game later than when we did play them. But obviously, Roosevelt, no doubt, was playing the best at the end of the year last year. They proved that the state tournament. But Sioux Falls, Washington also had a great season. And Coach Nelson did a great job in his 9 seasons there, and now he moved over to Brandon Valley. But they had a great team, and that 3rd and 4th place game was a great game. I said we kind of caught them on a tough one, just like when Matthew was a sophomore. We lose a heartbreaker in the semifinals to O'Gorman, and then the next day coming back and playing in that 3rd and 4th place game against Harrisburg. That's really tough to do. And then it was kind of the same thing last year, but the shoe was on the other. Like we played Sioux Falls, Washington for 3rd and 4th the night before in the semifinals. They're up the whole game in that semifinal game against O'Gorman, and Washington misses some free throws and kind of let one get away from them. And to turn around and play that 3rd and 4th place game is tough. So we were able to jump out on them early and kind of hold on for dear life at the end. So sometimes that 3rd and 4th place game can be tough, especially if you lose a heartbreaker in the semifinals there. But no, Coach Nelson and Matt and his team had a lot of respect for the way they played all season. And, we were just lucky enough to come out ahead in that game last year.
That was an interview I had with Coach Chris Haynes back on December 11th during the morning Coach's Corner show on KYNT. We're going to go ahead and take a break, come back, and continue here on the Hy-Vee pregame show.
Locally owned businesses help build strong communities, and that's true with Triple Time Rudy's. You get a locally owned business that offers fuel discounts for Yankton's largest employers, supports local schools and events, and carries quality South Dakota products like Dimmock cheese and Kaler Locker meats that customers love. Triple Time Rudy's is conveniently located at 17th and Broadway for your daily fill-ups and convenience needs. So pull in to Triple Time Rudy's today.
All right, welcome back to the Summit Activities Center. We are moments away from tip-off, and I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners, but first, I want to go over the vision of the game, brought to you by Vision Real Estate. Well, Yankton needs to establish their offense, move the ball. They need to find their identity as a team at game speed. You heard me just talk to Coach Chris Haynes about that, about just finding their identity as a team. Obviously, when you have Matthew Morris for so many years, things change, and Yankton will have to adjust with the new era. You also need to shoot lights out. Having a little bit of a size disadvantage dictates less second chance opportunities under the rim, and so you got to hit them the first time. That is your vision of the game, brought to you by Vision Real Estate. Colors of the game, brought to you by Buell's Cleaners. Buell's offers dry cleaning, laundry, and business services like linens, rags, rugs, and uniforms. Buell's Cleaners, 444 3rd Street in Yankton. The visiting Sioux Falls Washington Warriors are in their black uniforms, orange numbers, white outline, and the Yankton Bucks in their home whites, red numbers and black outline. Officials of the game are brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the court. Fans of the game, I already did that, but Triple Time Rudy's. Make sure that you fill up at Triple Time Rudy's and 5 cents off of fuel this Saturday. Say that you are a KYNT fan. And Bro Burger Bar, the KYNTV watch party location. Delicious burgers. Just had those the other day. And it's time for the national anthem, so we'll be back in 2 minutes.
At Culver's, we cook our butter burgers pretty much the same as you would at home. Only our 3-cut blend of fresh beef will do. Then you'll need to master our signature press and sear technique. You may want to practice a few thousand times. Add real Wisconsin cheese, top with a lightly buttered toasted bun, and serve yourself with a big warm smile.
Better yet, come to Culver's and leave the whole cook-to-order butter burger thing to us. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's in Yankton, located at 3208 Broadway Avenue.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
A quick family meal doesn't always mean a stop at the drive-thru window. After a busy day of running, just light up the grill and put on some Sheboygans. Sheboygan brats, natural casing wieners, or all-beef stadium or quarterback hot dogs make a quick, easy, and delicious meal.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
What does your phone and an auto show have in common? When you go to BillionAuto.com, everything. Start searching over 7,000 vehicles instantly. Chevys, Kias, GMCs, Toyotas, Fords, Hondas, Rams, and much more. Plus, negotiate your best deal on all pre-owned vehicles and apply for credit pre-approval all within a matter of minutes. 17 new car brands and thousands of used cars all in the palm of your hand. It's like an auto show every day at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted. Not all will be approved.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
KYNT, Yankton, FM 1021 and AM 1450, Yankton's home team.
All right, welcome back to the Summit Activity Center. Bryce Ladwig with you. Yankton Bucks Basketball is around the corner. I want to thank a couple of our sportscaster partners. Stockman's Motorsports, your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmen ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. Stockman's Motorsports is a proud supporter of all area students and athletes. And Northtown Automotive, your local Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. Visit northtownusa.com. And Yankton Thrive. It's a new approach to the thriving business economy here in the Yankton area. Yankton Thrive is the one source and resource for all businesses, from retail to manufacturing in our area. Your starting lineups brought to you by First Chiropractic Center. Whole Health with hands-on healing. We'll start with the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. And number 1, Michele Camballo. He is a 5'9" senior. Number 2, Joe Utek, a 6'1" senior. And number 3, Tommy Peterson, a 6'2" senior. Number 32, Patrick Osborne, a 6'1" senior. And number 30, Noah Robertson, a 6'4" senior for your Yankton Bucks. It is number 3, Mac Reichen, a 5'10" junior. Number 4, Rumblin' Rugby Reichen, 6' junior. Number 11, 6' senior Dylan Prouty. Number 23, 6'5" senior Jaden Kroll. And number 45, 6'4" senior Colton Potts. Those are your starting lineups here. And it's time for the American Foods Group and Sheboygan tip-off. Jaden Kroll meets his man in the middle, and the Yankton Bucks win the opening tip here. And Rugby Reichen brings the ball up for the Bucks. Kicks it over to the right to Mac Reichen. Now top to Colton Potts. And over to Dylan Prouty. Rugby Riken drives into the paint, puts up a quick jumper, and banks it in. Rugby Riken gets scoring started for the Yankton Bucks here at the Summit Activity Center. And now driving, putting it up is Kambalo. Can't get it, rolls off the front of the rim. And it's off of the Warriors. Yankton basketball. And bringing it up, Mac Riken. And a soft double team, full court press. He has to get around it. He dribbles with his left. He gets to midcourt. Good ball handling by the junior Mac Riken. Up top to Rugby. Rugby drives into the paint. Quick pass out to Colton Potts. Dylan Prouty, 4-3. You can count it! Dylan Prouty hits his first 3 of the season. Bucks lead 5-0, 7:02 to go here in the opening quarter. Now Kambalo on the right wing, takes a dribble in. And now out top, into the corner. It's Utek. Utek, quick pass in. Colton Potts blocks it away. Colton Potts says, get that out of here. Yankton with the basketball. Rugby on the left wing, dribbles up top. Now scoop pass to Jaden Krull. Krull drives in, loses control of the basketball. Some contact, nothing called. Patrick Osborne drives. He puts it up with his right off the front rim. Colton Potts reaches for the sky and pulls it down. Have yourself an opening quarter, Colton Potts. Mac Riken now drives. He's under the baseline. Kicks it out to Jaden Krull for 3. And rolls off the backside. And breaking it down is Joe Utek. He pushes it down for the Warriors. Things starting to slow down just a little bit. Kambalo, pump fake. He drives the baseline. Quick double team by the Yankton Bucks. Now back out to the corner. Utek sends up a 3 and 1-2 bounce is no good. And the putback is good. And one opportunity coming up for Noah Robertson. So the and one opportunity coming up. And he hits it. Jaden Krull pushes the ball up to the right side. He drives into the paint, puts it up with his right, and he will draw a foul. Jaden Krull now will go to the line for 2. Yankton leading here at the Summit Activity Center. The first quarter of the Yankton Bucks season, 5-3, 5:56 to go in the first quarter. It's the first team foul on Washington and the first on Noah Robertson. And hitting them both is Jaden Krull. And good defense by Yankton, making Washington work for it on the perimeter. And now up top, Utek out, sends it up, and put it up for 3s. Tommy Peterson can't get it, puts up his own rebound, second chance opportunity, can't get it. Kambalo under the rim, he puts it up, and it's no good. Colton Potts draws another rebound. And we have a foul going on Washington. That will go on Tommy Peterson. His first, team second. I believe it's an over-the-back call. 5:31 to go here in the first quarter. 7-3 lead for the Yankton Bucks. And now bringing it up into the game, or not into the game, but bringing it up is Dylan Prouty. He had a big-time 3 just a little while ago. Rugby Riken. Now over to Colton Potts. Potts back up to Prouty on the left wing. Rugby goes around a screen. Nice scoop pass down into the baseline to Potts. He can't get it. Jaden Krull can. Krull has 4 here. And so a 4-0 run for the Bucks. And now up top, it's Utek. Utek. Hard pass into the corner to Kambalo. Kambalo drives the baseline, puts up with his right. A lot of contact, nothing called. Colton Potts with another rebound. Mac Riken will bring it up for the Bucks. Hard defense, soft double team. Now they back off. Rugby Riken with it. On the left wing, long 3-pointer for Rugby. Missed it a bit short. And Jaden Krull able to get the rebound. He's looking for Colton Potts instead. Hard pass to the corner to Mac Riken. You can count it. Mac Riken makes him pay, leaving him open. And the Bucks are rolling. 7-point run here for Yankton. 12-3 lead, 4:19 to go in the first. Now Tommy Peterson launches a three, rattles in and out. UTEC with the rebound. Over under, post move, up, short. Rugby Riken pulls it down and will draw a foul. And they're going to get Tommy Peterson his second, team third. Drew Riken comes in for Colton Potts. And now Drew Riken gets the inbound, gets it over to Rugby Riken. All three Rikens on the court right now, as well as Jaden Krall and Michael Moores is also in. And Mack drives the baseline, puts it up with his right, gets a nice bounce. Riken with 5 here in the opening quarter. It is a 14-3 lead for the Bucks. And Mack takes it away now. Mack Riken splits a couple defenders, moves down to the right side of the floor. Now over to Drew Riken in the corner. Rugby. Riken for 3, rattles in and out, no good. Rebounded by Patrick Osborne. He gives it up to Blaine Verhey, who's now in. And we have an offensive foul going on. Blaine Verhey, the 6'1 senior. His first, team 4th, Yankton Bucks basketball. A 9-point run for the Bucks. And ball is inbounded. Works his ways to Michael Moores. He drives, puts it up with his right, some contact. Nothing there. UTEC gets the rebound for the Warriors. He pushes down the right side of the floor. Now a pass out. Three-pointer Washington. It is good for Zarik Shepard. So that ends the Bucks scoring run, but they still lead 14-6, 3:01 to go here in the first quarter. Hard pass from Rugby, gets deflected out of bounds, remains Bucks basketball. Bucks are coached by head coach Chris Haynes. Sioux Falls Washington Warriors coached by Jeff Tobin. Right now, both teams, without having played a game, are tied for 16th in AA standings. And a travel on the inbound for the Bucks. It is Warriors basketball. And now the Warriors. Bringing it out Zarik Shepard. Shepard now. Baseline. Kambalo has the ball taken away by Drew Riken. Rugby Riken now. No look pass to Jaden Krall. Banks it in. Jaden Krall. And that's enough for the Warriors to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. 2:37 to go in the opening quarter of the 2021-2022 campaign. Yankton Bucks leading 16-6 over third-ranked Sioux Falls, Washington. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is everyone's favorite place to eat and catch the game. Whether it's dine in or carry out, Checkers menu has mouth-watering burgers, satisfying sandwiches, and wraps, and of course, wings. With 17 specialty wing flavors, there's a sauce for everyone, like buffalo, spicy garlic, and honey chipotle. And don't forget to try their sauce of the month. You can get all these hot and ready to eat daily from 11 to 11. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill, 689-2244.
Warriors shot was no good. Now Rugby Riken has it for Yankton. Gives it out to Drew Riken for 3. Back iron no good. UTEC gets the rebound, hustles down the right side of the floor for the Warriors. And they're easily called for a carry. It is Bucks basketball. Coming in for the Warriors. Or back in is Noah Robertson. He comes in for Patrick Osborne. On the floor for the Bucks, Drew Mack and Rugby Riken. Cody Oswald is now in. And Michael Moores. And Riken's jump shot hits the bottom of the net. I'm going to say Warriors basketball. Dylan Prouty comes in for a Rugby Riken. And now Kambalo brings it down for the Warriors. to Robertson. Robertson to Utek. Utek drives. Floater with his right. Can't get it to go. Foul going on the Warriors over the back again. And they're going to get Michele Camballo on the over the back. His first team 5th. Mac Reichen bringing the ball down for the Bucks. Crosses the big red Y here at the Summit Activity Center. Shades off to his right, hand off to Dylan Prouty. Prouty almost double dribbled. Gives it over to Drew Reichen. Reichen up top to Michael Morse. Michael drives, finds an opening. A lot of contact again, nothing called. And Camballo brings the ball down for the Warriors. And now Mac Reichen takes it away. Gives it to Drew Reichen. Drew heads up. Sends out to Prouty for 3, and just shy, hits the rim though. And now Camballo getting the ball in transition for the Warriors. A lot of contact. There will be a foul going on Yankton. I think they're going to get Mac Reichen on this. Yes, they are. That'll be his first and team's second. Ball inbounded. And setting it up is Zarik Shepard, and air ball is Yankton Basketball. Yet again, Colton Potts back into the game, this time for Cody Oswald. Very impressed with Colton Potts here in the opening quarter. He has had some tough rebounds he's been able to pull down, and he's going to have to play that way all year. He's not short, but he is at a size disadvantage compared to the average AA. Number 5. Michael Moores now back to the basket in the low block. Puts it up with his right. A little hook shot for Michael Moores is good. And so now, Camballo for the Warriors. Some fancy dribbling up top. No, kicks it over to Utek. Utek at the free throw line. Puts up a jumper. Rattles in and out. No good. But with the rebound is Camballo. First one, no good. Second one. He pulls it back down. There won't be a second one. I think we have either a foul or a jump ball. Okay, jump ball. Arrow possession for the Warriors. Jaden Kroll and Rugby Reichen come in for Michael Moores and Drew Reichen. And Zarik Shepard looked like he was going to get the inbound, but instead it is Blaine Verhey. And Verhey goes up for a shot. There is a foul. And it's actually on the Warriors, Blaine Verhey. His second, team 6. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. 18-6 lead for the Yankton Bucks. Rugby Reichen brings the ball down slowly for Yankton. Quick crossover, crosses the midline here. Up top to Jaden Kroll. Kroll letting the play develop in front of him. 7 seconds. Rugby dribbles with his left. Spin move on the high block. Scoop on the baseline. Tries to put up a shot and goes out of bounds. It was deflected out of bounds. And there actually is time still on the clock. Under a second, I believe. (18-6), Bucks lead. And but 0.5 seconds up on the clock. Reichen will inbound in front of his own fans, student section. Into Prouty. Prouty gets off the 3 and bounces just short. But what a first quarter for the Yankton Bucks, leading Sioux Falls, Washington, 18-6 as we enter quarter number 2. This is Yankton Bucks Basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
For the holidays, JJ Benji's is full of red and black and blue and gold colors.
And that's for the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles and Mount Marty Lancers. They've got a lot of clothing in stock right now.
JJ Benji's has loaded up the store with t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, hats,
stocking caps, throw blankets, vests, and coats.
Clothing for all ages from infants to grandparents.
Got a Yankton or Mount Marty fan on your Christmas list?
JJ Benji's will have something for them.
JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street, Yankton.
This holiday season, let us make you look good.
Look up. See that steeple on the hill? That's Mount Marty University.
the region's premier Catholic university focused on academic excellence and student success. While you're exploring Yankton, stop by our campus, take a tour, meet our faculty, experience all of our changes and growth, and start imagining yourself as a Lancer. Now is the time to begin exploring your next big move. Visit mountmarty.edu and see yourself here.
All right, welcome back to the Summit Activities Center. 5 seconds into the second quarter, 18-6 lead for the Yankton Bucks. Jaden Krall up top. He moves it over to Mac Ryken. Now Rugby Ryken in the far corner. He dribbles into the paint, kicks it out. Mac Ryken for three, and rolls off the backside of the rim. And ball is brought down by Patrick Osborne. He gives it over to Michele Camballo, the 5'9 senior. Now back to Osborne. Tommy Peterson gets his hands on the ball right in front of the Yankton bench. Camballo up top. Jab step. Moves to his right. Mac Ryken trips up on the defense. Gets back on his feet. Camballo very quick with the ball. And free throw line jumper. Back iron no good. Rebounded by Sioux Falls, Washington, and Patrick Osborne. He puts it up no good. And ball goes out of bounds on the Warriors. It is Yankton Bucks basketball. And now Rugby brings the ball down. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Dylan Prouty to Mac Ryken. Deep in the left wing. Jaden Krall pump fake for three. Drives instead and goes up and is fouled on the shot attempt. Went to his back in front of the students section. Will be going to the line now. Krall 2 of 2 at the line so far tonight. And the foul is on Noah Robertson, his second, team 7th. Yankton is in bonus, but this will be 2 anyway. It was a shooting foul. And Krall hits his first. And Jaden Krall can't hit the second either. Or instead. And now a three in the corner for Tommy Peterson, and Sioux Falls, Washington finally answers with a basket of their own, ending what was the most recent a 5-point run for the Bucks. 19-9 lead for Yankton now. Jaden Krall gets a pass from Rugby Ryken in the low block. Colton Potts gets the rebound, puts it up, can't get it to go. Warriors with the basketball, trailing by 10. 6:17 to go here in the second quarter. Ball in the corner. It is a three-point attempt for Osborne. Can't get it. And Camballo puts it back up. Is fouled by Mac Ryken. And Camballo will be going to the line for 2. And Camballo hits his first. Michael Moores and Drew Ryken coming from Mac Ryken and Colton Potts. Second attempt for Camballo is up and back iron no good. Ball is up though, and second chance goes up for Tommy Peterson. You don't like to see that. It's now Drew Ryken has it on the right wing, puts it up with his right. Kind of a very awkward shot. Washington with the basketball. It's Tommy Peterson driving. He banks it in. Coach Chris Haynes and Yankton take a timeout. They want to slow this streak that Washington is all of a sudden on. Washington on a 5-point run have gotten within 5, 19-14 the lead for Yankton. Timeouts are brought to you by Gavin Zimmerman, Thrive Financial. Let Gavin help you determine and achieve your financial goals. It's Gavin Zimmerman, Thrive Financial. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT&RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Dylan Prouty for Yankton puts up a 3 as we rejoin the action. And a foul on Yankton, offensive foul. It's going to be on Jaden Krall, his first, team 4th. Washington basketball. Camballo brings it down the court for the Warriors. On the court right now for the Bucks, it is Dylan Prouty, Michael Morris, Jaden Krall, Drew Reichen, Rugby Reichen. Up top, Joe Utek, the 6'1 senior, dribbles. Now out to Zarik Shepard. Camballo for 3, rattles it in and out. Michael Moores almost had the rebound. They will have it over the back call going against the Warriors. Michael Moore shooting the 101 bonus. Great crowd on hand here today. Michael puts it up and misses the first of the 101. Almost gotten back by Yankton. What does this official do? Okay. So ball is Warriors. It was off of Yankton. The ball went out of bounds, and it was last touched by the backside of Jaden Krall, but the official kind of made a show of it, and I love it. 19-14 lead for the Bucks. 5:10 to go here in the second quarter. Over top, Patrick Osborne. Now Tommy Peterson. Joe Utek. Utek spin move in the high block. Nice hard pass down to Camballo. And Camballo bangs it in. Things are getting a little tight here at the Summit Activities Center. 3-point lead for the Bucks. 4:49 to go here in the second quarter. Jab step. Spin move by Rugby Reichen in the high block. Puts it up off the glass way too high. Looked like he was looking for a foul rather than the shot. Joe Utek now. Bounce pass down low to Tommy Peterson. And Peterson, 9 points so far, and now it's just a 1-point lead for the Bucks. Jaden Krall, low block, puts it up with his right. Can't get it to go. Tipped over by Michael Moores, back to Jaden Krall, and he gets the second chance opportunity. Good job by Michael Moores finding Jaden Krall. Yankton finally answers. A 9-point run by the Warriors. And now Zarik Shepard travels. It is Bucks basketball. Colton Potts, Jaden Krall, and Isaiah Shellhaas, as well as Rugby Reichen, all in the game for Yankton. Dylan Prouty. Hard pass to Shellhaas in the left corner. Now Rugby Reichen on the left wing. Now Jaden Krall looking in. Dribbles with his right. Crossover goes with his left. Is fouled on the drive, and he'll be going for 2. So Jaden Krall at the line. 3 of 4 at the line here today. Cody Oswald comes in for Shellhaas. And Krall hits his second. And now over it is Camballo. And ball is out of bounds. It is Yankton basketball. Rugby Riken brings it down the floor for the Bucks. 3:21 to go here in the first half. 22-18 lead for Yankton. And up for three, it is Jaden Kroll. (25-18) the score. And Yankton takes it away under the basket. Ball moving ahead toward Jaden Kroll. Kroll, long jumper. Yes! Jaden Kroll. And now over to Verhey. Verhey. Over to Cole Peterson. Puts up a three. No good. Goes out of bounds. It is Yankton basketball. And now Rugby Riken brings the ball up the floor for the Bucks. 2:34 to go here in the second period. Dribbles with his right. Under the basket, pass out to Colton Potts, able to save it. Potts puts it on the ground, puts it up with his right, can't get it. Riken with the rebound. Riken puts it up, can't get it to go. And bringing the ball down is UTEC. UTEC hustling. Hard pass now, or scoop pass rather, to Verhey. Verhey drives, back iron no good, pulled down by Cody Oswald. Now Jaden Kroll brings it down the left side of the floor. Gives it over to Rugby. Now Colton Potts. Potts will launch a three. Missed it a bit long. Oswald with the hustle, able to tip it over to Jaden Kroll. Kroll has it in the corner. Cross-court pass to Riken. Rugby puts up a three. You can count it. Rugby Riken extends the Yankton lead. And now up top, Cole Peterson. Peterson down low. Gage Gaska, the 6'7" junior, puts it up with his right. And nothing there. Ball goes out. Yankton basketball. Mass subs for the Warriors. Camballo comes in. It's Camballo, Zarik Shepard, Noah Robertson, Joe Utek, and Patrick Osborne. It's Jaden Kroll, Colton Potts, Dylan Prouty, Rugby Riken, and Cody Oswald. As I say that, Jaden Kroll back to the basket, finds a way to get the basket. Another 2 points for Kroll. 32-18 the score. Under a minute to go in the first half. Camballo launches a three, no good. Ball is almost taken away by Yankton, but Warriors get their hands back on it. Bounce pass. That one is taken away by Rumble and Rugby Riken. He has to fight through a full court press. Finds Cody Oswald. Oswald didn't see Dylan Prouty. And now Oswald in the paint, up with his left, banks it in. Cody Oswald. His first basket of the season. Now a shot for the Warriors, back iron, no good. And they're going to get Colton Potts on a foul. Second foul on Potts, team fifth. And now Joe Utek. Utek drives. And up with the three-pointer, Patrick Osborne, no good. It is Yankton basketball. Or no, it's still Warrior basketball. 17.7 seconds to go in the first half. Now Camballo. 12 seconds, no shot clock, obviously. We're at 10 seconds now. Handoff back to Camballo. Rugby Riken guarding. Colton Potts will have to switch off with him. Now UTech for three. Missed it short. Jaden Kroll has it. Puts it on the ground. That is the end of the first half. The Yankton Bucks lead Sioux Falls, Washington 34-18. We begin the Avera halftime show around the corner. This is Yankton Bucks Basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
The holidays are approaching, and while you're busy planning family gatherings and other events, you may forget everything else. The Yankton Medical Clinic reminds you to use all remaining flex dollars before the end of the year. Whether you're due for a checkup, in need of a procedure, or burn yourself cooking that turkey, the physicians at the Yankton Medical Clinic are available to help. You spend all year planning your finances. Don't let your flex spending dollars go to waste. Call for an appointment today or visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
Rodents want to make your home their home. Pesky invaders go in search of warm housing and food for the winter. An invasion of rodents can be costly and can contribute to disease and contamination of products. So trust the experts to keep them out. Olson Pest Technicians is family owned with over 80 years of experience. Even the toughest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
Don't let aches and pains get in the way of enjoying your life. I'm David Holland, physical therapist at Overland Rehab. Have you been suffering from shoulder pain, back pain, or other chronic issues that make your day-to-day activities difficult? Physical therapy may be the option to get you the relief you need. Contact Overland Rehab for convenient appointments in 8 locations in Northeast Nebraska and right here in Yankton, located on West 8th Street, otherwise known as the Lake Road.
Your friends at your Cenex convenience store wish you a safe and happy holiday season. As you gather with family and friends, don't forget what's really important. Peace, love, and all the other essentials, like gravy for on top of the turkey, marshmallows for on top of the candied yams, and whipped cream for, well, on top of everything.
Shop Easy is owned and operated by the Santee Sioux Nation and is open 24/7 for your convenience, just south of the Discovery Bridge on Highway 81.
Are you looking for the next great career opportunity? Then make it Sherco. A staple of the Yankton community for nearly 30 years, Sherco offers career opportunities in engineering, sales, marketing, accounting, tarp and metal fabrication, shipping, and more. Enjoy a year-round climate-controlled facility, company matching 401k options, affordable health, dental, and vision care, paid time off, and 10 paid holidays. Make Sherco your next great opportunity. Learn more at sherco.com/careers.
What do you want to do when you retire? Whatever your dreams, you have the power to help make them a reality. Meet with a Thrivent financial professional and explore options that can help you prepare for retirement. Options you may not even be aware of. For more than 100 years, Thrivent Financial has been helping Christians be wise with money. Contact me, Gavin Zimmerman, at 605-260-4964, and I can help you retire with confidence.
Do you go through every day dealing with pain? Does chronic or acute pain affect the decisions you make and the quality of your life? It doesn't have to. It's time to visit the experts. Whether you're suffering from neck and back pain, work-related injuries, headaches, fibromyalgia, joint pain, or any other type of debilitating discomfort, Avera Medical Group Pain Management Clinic Yankton can offer you relief. They listen, they care, and they can help. That's Avera Medical Group Pain Management Clinic Yankton at 605-655-1220. Live better, live balanced. Avera.
You've seen the bumper stickers. You know, like I brake for garage sales, I brake for dolphins, or I brake for aliens. If your State Farm agent had a bumper sticker, it would probably say, I brake for auto insurance, because your agent's always ready to stop and listen to you, so you get the coverage you need to help life go right. That's why people have trusted State Farm with their auto insurance for more than 90 years. So next time you have a break, let's talk. Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland in Yankton.
Add it all up.
How much of your average day is spent at work? A lot.
Shouldn't your work then feel like a second home?
Well, that's what you'll find at Truxedo.
We focus on a fun family environment at Truxedo.
We still do company events, fun theme days, even baking challenges.
We are currently hiring for weekend and evening team members.
If your current employer is just a place to work,
apply online now at truxedo.com/careers.
And join the Truxedo family.
Give the gift of Coyote basketball this holiday season. Tickets are available now to both the South Dakota women's and men's basketball games against South Dakota State in the Sanford Coyote Sports Center. The Coyote women host SDSU on Saturday, January 8th, while the Coyote men take on the Jackrabbits Saturday, February 5th in the state's biggest rivalry on the hardwood and makes for a perfect stocking stuffer. Tickets are available now at GoYotes.com.
All right, welcome back to the Summit Activities Center. The Yankton Bucks are leading 34-18 over the Sioux Falls, Washington Warriors. And a lot of people didn't see this one coming. Knew Yankton to be competitive, but they came out guns a-blazing here in this opening match of the season. And it really has been a fun one, let me tell you. This is the Avera halftime show. Live better, live balanced. Avera. And Yankton, where they're really earning their keep is obviously their shooting, yes, with their second chance opportunities, but on the defensive side, their defensive rebounding and really just being a nuisance to Sioux Falls, Washington in the paint, the defensive side. That really has been the key. Let's get to our out-of-town scoreboard and update you on the Yankton Gazelles. They are playing at Sioux Falls, Washington tonight in part of a split doubleheader. So for girls, it's a rough one right now. It is at halftime. Sioux Falls, Washington leads the Gazelles 48-15. Brandon Valley girls lead Sioux Falls Jefferson 27-19. That's at halftime. Then also today for girls basketball in AA, Sioux Falls, Gorman and Roosevelt are playing neutral site at the Sanford Pentagon. Brookings is hosting Huron. Watertown is hosting Mitchell, and Belle-Fourche is hosting Sturgis Brown. For boys AA basketball, start of the fourth period, Belle-Fourche leading Sturgis Brown 35-19. So moving up a weight class there and trying to get the victory. Brookings is leading Huron on the road 29-20. Mitchell is on top of Watertown right now 30-27. That's a big-time ESD matchup, and that's at halftime. And Harrisburg over Sioux Falls Lincoln at halftime, 41-31. They're hosting Sioux Falls Lincoln. That is the Yankton Bucks' next opponent. And then also, when we get updates, Sioux Falls Roosevelt and Gorman boys also at the Sanford Pentagon. Rapid City Stevens and Rapid City Central opening it up. Big city warfare there. We don't have an update. That starts at 8 p.m. And then Douglas and St. Thomas More also out in West River at Douglas. That's a really good St. Thomas More team. So see how that turns out for Douglas. Special thanks to our sportscaster partners, the UPS store. They'll help you with everything ink. Printing, backing, copying, faxing, freighting, any ink your small business needs. Even shredding, notarizing, mailboxing, and of course, shipping. The UPS store of Yankton across from Walmart. And Graham Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire. They'll get you in quickly, diagnose your problem, and get you repaired and back on the road, because they do more than sell tires. That's Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. And One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution is located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. And Midwest Insurance Agency, a local independent insurance agency offering insurance from a local South Dakota company, the Smith Farm Mutual. Midwest Insurance Agency is located just east of the Yankton Bowl. All right, we're going to take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we will go over stats from the first half. This is the Avera halftime show. Yankton Bucks right now on top of Sioux Falls, Washington, 34-18. This is Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
Your family is a part of the Hy-Vee family. That's why they're here in Yankton for anything you need. Looking for steakhouse quality beef, fresh produce, and organic options, or the best options for anything else that's on your list? Hy-Vee has the products you're looking for. Convenient aisles online shopping for pickup and delivery, and Hy-Vee deals with coupons and sales to make your shopping budget go further.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Well, throw that in the trash.
What happened?
I was watching the game on KYNTV and the TV went out.
Don't trash it. Recycle it at Recycle IT.
What's that?
The electronics recycling company here in Yankton. They're open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 9 to 6.
Not in a landfill and not in a ditch. 605-653-9913.
Recycleityankton.com.
All right, welcome back to the Avera halftime show. Yankton Bucks on top of the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors 34-18 here at the Summit Activities Center. It was an exciting first half. Yankton got off to a very, very strong start, and I don't see them slowing down anytime soon. Or at least I hope they don't, because they were playing some really great team basketball. I should say the other Yankton coaches on staff I didn't get a chance to earlier. Sawyer Schmitz is the 9th grade coach, Matt Decker, the 10th grade coach, and Jason Savvy, the JV coach, all on the bench. And then also assistant coach Brady Hale. Those are your Yankton Bucks assistant coaches. And let's get into your first half stats. 5 points for Mac Reichen, 5 for Rugby Reichen, 6 for Dylan Prouty, 2 for Cody Oswald, Jaden Kroll, 14 first half points, and 2 for Michael Moores. Thanks to Aztec, Colbert Pioneers changed names to Aztec, and change can be a good thing. Aztec is offering a healthy sign-on bonus, wage and benefits, plus walk-in interviews. Build your career with a group that's built to connect. From rock to road, click careers at aztecindustries.com. All right, second half action. Here we go. Third quarter brought to you by First Chiropractic Center. Whole health with hands-on healing. Driving right away is Tommy Peterson. He drives and puts it up with his right. He'll have an and one opportunity right as we begin second half action. So a three-point play to begin the second half for Sioux Falls, Washington. Tommy Peterson. And now Dylan Prouty. Out to Jaden Kroll for three. Rattles in and out. No good. This one basket has not seen a lot of success here tonight. So it changes for Yankton. Caballo drives. Bounce pass on the baseline. But they are going to whistle Sioux Falls, Washington. Offensive foul going on Caballo, a charge. His second team first here in this half. Dylan Prouty to Mac Reichen. Reichen dribbles with his left. Bounce pass to Prouty. Ball taken away by Osborne. And now to Utek. Utek puts it up with his right. Can't get it to go. Tommy Peterson tries. He can't get it. And now there will be another foul. This one will go against... I think they're going to get Jaden Kroll. Oh, no, they're going to get Osborne. All right. Osborne's first, team second. Jaden Kroll inbounds to Rugby Reichen. I said Kroll because Kroll seemed to have a little bit of holding going on. Now Kroll, bounce pass to Prouty. Prouty launches a three and rattles it out. No good. Tommy Peterson can't get the three. Colton Potts will be called for a foul. His third, team second. Now Caballo. Hand off to Utek. Utek Peterson in the right corner in front of his own bench. Utek drives, high block. Drug his foot. Tommy Peterson on the right wing into the corner to Osborne. Now Caballo up top, guarded by Rugby Reichen. Caballo drives, and jumper on the baseline is good. 5-point run for the Warriors coming out of the half. Jaden Kroll in transition to Rugby Riken. Riken launches a three. You can count it. Rumbling Rugby Riken drains a contested three. And Yankton back on the board. 37-23 lead for the Bucks. Tommy Peterson drives, puts it up with his right, is fouled. We're going to wave off the shot. And Jaden Kroll picks up the foul. His third, team third. Colton Potts checks out. A little bit of foul trouble. Michael Morris checks in. Cody Oswald checks in for Jaden Kroll, also in some foul trouble. It's Cody Oswald. And that's one of the toughest kids I've ever seen play any sport, but to be tough in that paint. Another jump shot for Kambalo is good. So teams exchanging blows here. Dylan Prouty trying to get across the midline. Gives it to Mac Riken. Riken now drives. He's going to drive all the way to the basket, and it rolls out the front of the rim. Nice look, though, from Riken. Little contested shot. Now Osborne over to Kambalo on the left wing. Kambalo being guarded by Mac Riken. He works himself into the corner. Michael Moores helps on defense. Into the corner, it's Osborne. Osborne back to the basket in the low block, guarded by Proud. He puts it up with his right, off the front of the rim, no good. And Tommy Peterson gets the ball, gives it to Kambalo. Kambalo drives, loses control of it. And they're going to say it's off of the Yankton Bucks' feet. And ball is inbounded. And this time it is off of the Warriors. Yankton Bucks basketball. Now Michael Moores gets the inbound. Back to the basket. Pass over to Rugby Riken. Now Rugby. Guarded by Peterson. He drives with his right. No look pass to Cody Oswald in the low block. Goes through his hands. The football never went through Cody Oswald's hands from Rugby Riken. Basketball a little bit different. 37-25, Bucks on top, 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Kambalo brings the ball up for the Warriors. Ball almost poked away by Cody Oswald. Kambalo on the right wing now for Washington. And he is fouled on the end line between the three-point line and the low block. Shooting foul, Mac Riken picks up his third. Kambalo at the line for two. Kambalo misses his first. Drew Riken checks in for Mac Riken. Now Kambalo can't hit his second either. Rugby Riken pulls it down for the Bucks. Temporarily loses control of it. Has to find someone here. Finds Michael Moores, top of the key. Now to Rugby. He launches a three. You can count it. Rugby Riken gets it to go. And Yankton leading 40-25. 4:50 to go in the third. Ball is off of the Warriors on their own side. It is now Yankton basketball again. Rugby Riken rather, to Drew Riken. Down court pass to Drew, can't get it to go. Cody Oswald, second chance. He puts it up, is fouled on the shot. Cody Oswald going to the line for two. Oswald puts it up, and his first one is good. And now Oswald's second is up, and front of the rim, no good. And going down the other end, Utek puts it up with his right, can't get it to go. Ball brought down by Michael Moores and Yankton. Drew Reichen pushes down the left side of the court now. Yankton 41-25 lead, 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Reichen, rugby for three, can't get it. Missed it short. Caballo now pushes the ball up the right side for Washington. Bodies up Oswald, puts it up with his right, rattles in and out. Rugby pulls down the rebound. Splits three defenders. No look pass to Cody Oswald, and it goes through his hands again in the low block. And second time that has happened. They'll get that connection eventually. And timeout is taken. We're going to go ahead and step aside as well. Timeout taken by Sioux Falls of Washington. 41-25 lead for Yankton. 4:05 to go in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Yankton Bucks Basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
Headaches and pains taking you out of your game? Who are you going to call? At First Chiropractic Centers, we have been helping people get back into their game for over 40 years. Whether your game is sports-related, household chores, exercising, or just day-to-day activity, and your pain is preventing you from enjoying or participating in your chosen activity, we can help. Who are you going to call? First Chiropractic Centers in Yankton, Scotland, Kendall, Wagner, and Hartington. First Chiropractic Centers, whole health with hands-on healing.
All right, welcome back to the Summit Activities Center. Yankton rolling right now, but how long can they keep their feet on the gas? 4:05 to go in the third. Again, 41-25 lead for the home team Bucks. Utek hits it into the corner. Zarik Shepard launches a three air ball. Rugby Reichen down court to Michael Moores. Moores drives, has an and one opportunity. Michael Moores. Unless they're going to wave off the shot. No, they're going to wave off the shot. Michael Moores. Wow, they're going to get an offensive foul on Cody Oswald. So no points or anything. Now Caballo has it for the Warriors. To Utek. Now back to Caballo, guarded by Reichen. And now Blaine Verhey sends it out to Zarik Shepard. The 6'6 junior drains a three in the left corner. And now Cody Oswald to Michael Moores. And a quick jumper for Michael Moores is good in the mid block. His second basket of the game. Now Caballo kicks it out. Shepard, another three. Missed it short. Dylan Prouty tried to pull it down, but he couldn't quite hold on. Ball goes out of bounds. Jaden Krall coming back in, this time for Cody Oswald. Utek trying to inbound. He does so to Shepard. Shepard now to Verhey. He puts up a runner, can't get it. Rugby Reichen pulls it down. And the ball is tipped into the hands of Drew Reichen. Sends it up. Back iron, no good. And that one is sent to Rugby Reichen. Some lucky bounces going the Bucks' way. Stutter step. Quick jumper for Rugby. And missed it a little bit right. Utek brings the ball down for the Warriors. Guarded by Drew Reichen. Ball into the corner to Verhey. Verhey back to the basket. And lobbed pass over to Patrick Osborne. Osborne now. Caballo, top of the key. Reset the offense. Quick jumper at the free throw line. In and out, no good. Ball remains Washington basketball. It's off of Yankton. And now With it, Tommy Peterson puts up a quick hook shot, no good. Dylan Prouty hustling down the court. He'll launch a three for Yankton. You can count it. Prouty drains another three for Yankton. Don't give him room. 5-point run for the Bucks. And Camballo puts up a runner with his right, can't get it. Michael Morris tips it back to Camballo though. And now it's Joe Utek. Puts it back in. 2 points for the Warriors. It's 46-30 lead for the Bucks. Drew Reichen drives in the paint, puts it up with his right. Is fouled on the shot. Drew Reichen will go into the line for two. Zarik Shepard, his second, team fourth here in the half. Yankton has 5 team fouls. And now Drew Reichen puts up his first free throw. It is good. His first point here in the season. And second one up for Drew Reichen is good as well. And Yankton able to take it away. Good hustle by Michael Morris and Drew Reichen. Rugby Reichen kicks it up to Dylan Prouty. And now Jaden Kroll. Ball almost taken away. Kroll needs to get rid of it. And they're going to get a timeout for Yankton right before they were about to call a jump ball. So it is Yankton basketball. 1:21 to go in the third. Wasn't as much of a block as it was a deflection for Michael Moores, but we're going to say that's our big block of the game. Brought to you by H&R Block. Open year-round, providing bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. Call 665-3366. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep it right here. Timeout's brought to you by Gavin Zimmerman, Thrivent Financial. What a game we have here at the Summit Activities Center tonight. And now Rugby Reichen. Inbounds to Dylan Prouty. Now Jaden Kroll has it. Back to the basket. He's under the basket. And quick reverse for Kroll. Almost got it to go. Camballo brings it down for the Warriors. Camballo now. Zarik Shepard for three. He gets it. And now Dylan Prouty on the right wing. Yankton leading 48-33, under a minute to go here in the third. Dylan Prouty launches a three, and you can count it. Dylan Prouty, another three-pointer. And ball taken away by Rugby Reichen. He got his hand in the passing lane. Spin move, low block, up. There is a foul on the shot. Rugby Reichen will be going to the line for two. On the court right now for the Bucks, Michael Moores, Drew Reichen, Dylan Prouty, Rugby Reichen, and Jaden Kroll. And first set for Rugby is up and no good. Caden Schmidt comes in. Patrick Osborne, Cole Peterson. Also on the court is Patrick Osborne and Trig Otten. Reichen puts up his second. It is good. And now with it, Cole Peterson, 6'1" junior, 18 seconds in the third to go, 52-33. The score, Bucks on top. Peterson, quick runner with his right, gets it to go. Nice shot, Cole Peterson. And now Rugby Rankin has it. 3 seconds. Top of the key. Out to Dylan Prouty. Launches a long three. And missed it long. So after 3, entering the fourth quarter, it is the Yankton Bucks 52. The Sioux Falls Washington Warriors 35. Fourth quarter brought to you by Vision Care Associates is around the corner. This is Bucks Basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
At Vision Real Estate, we're looking to help address the housing shortage, get families into nice homes and enhance neighborhoods. Operation Renovation might be your answer if you have a home that needs a little work, but you just don't have the time, desire, or funds to put into it. We're looking for homes to purchase and take away your stress. Vision Real Estate will restore the property along with help from local contractors and put it back on the market for a new family to enjoy. If you have a potential candidate, give us a call at 664-5555.
Friendly faces and hometown staff. Two of the best perks when staying local. And that's what we offer you here at Yankton Computer and Network Services. We're here for your professional computer advice from the moment you start working with us. We appreciate your trust in us, and we'll work hard to keep you coming back. We offer the same great computer deals and great computer service. Trust the experts at Yankton Computer, where we make technology easy. Give us a call today, 605-664-2222, or stop by our office located at 1901 Broadway.
Welcome back to KYNT and KYNTV. Yankton Bucks on top 52-35 as we begin the fourth quarter of action. Yankton with the basketball. Jaden Krall has it on the right wing. And now Rugby Reichen launches a three in the corner. Can't get it to go. Mac Reichen will be called for a foul, streaking toward the ball on the end line. Be his fourth, I believe. And team 6th. Kambalo has it. Now he works it over toward Utek. Utek puts it up with his right. Can't get it to go. They're saying it's off of the Warriors. Yankton Bucks basketball. Rugby Reichen has it. Is it up to Drew Reichen? And he is fouled. And now Dylan Prouty. Drew Reichen out toward Colton Potts. Potts now back to the basket in the low block. Out to Drew Reichen on the right wing. Low pass to Rugby Reichen up for three. Front rim no good. Fell into his own bench. Utek deep pass down court to Trig Otten. Now Utek for three. Top of the key. It's good. Utek making it scary for the Bucks right now. Now Drew Reichen drives and puts it up off the glass. It is good. He went straight toward the basket. Now for three. Kambalo hits it on the left wing. We are in for a slugfest the rest of the night, it seems. Yankton with the basketball. And now it is Kambalo. Kambalo working down, and big block from Jaden Krall. He blocked Patrick Osborne. And now Dylan Prouty, right wing, Jaden Krall in the high block, over, under, off the glass. It's good! Jaden Krall gets the Summit Activities Center excited. And who am I kidding? Me too. 56-41 lead for Yankton. 5:53 to go in the fourth. Kambalo has to get rid of it. Finds Cole Peterson for three. Can't get it to go. Peterson gets his second chance. Nice bounce off the rim for Washington. Utek, Euro step toward the rim. Lays it in. And Utek to Rugby Riken. Now to Drew Riken. Right in front of his own bench. They're going to say that it was off of Drew. Couldn't quite hold on. It is Washington basketball. Bringing the ball down is Caballo. And Caballo hits a quick jumper for Washington. It is 56-45. 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Drew Riken with it for Yankton. To Dylan Prouty in the corner. Bounce pass to Michael Moore's low block. Back to the basket. Turnaround jumper. Just shy. Just grazed the rim. Caballo now brings the ball down for the Warriors. Down the left side. Pulls up for three. And front rim no good. Almost rebounded by Jaden Kroll. Yes, he does get it. A lot of contact under the basket. Gives it over to Rugby Riken. Downcourt pass to Dylan Prouty for three. Rattles in and out, no good. Now to Caballo. Caballo working down the left side of the court. Gives it over to Tommy Peterson. Now to Trig Aten. Now UTEC. Drives, puts up with his right, back iron, no good. Drew Riken is fouled, reach in foul from UTEC. And that will be the 17th foul on Sioux Falls, Washington. So bonus 1-1 coming up for Drew. And UTEC's second. And Drew hits his first of the 1-1. Second shot up for Drew. He hits that one as well. Lights out. 4-4 at the line tonight. Cody Oswald comes in for Michael Moores. And now Caballo. Caballo up top. Scoop pass to UTEC. UTEC's been a problem for the Bucks all night. He launches a three from the top. It's good. And now Kroll drives for the Bucks. Kind of a spin move shot. Couldn't get it to go. Ball is loose. Diving for it is Cody Oswald. And jump ball. Arrow possession is for the Warriors, but that will flip now. Good hustle for Cody Oswald. And now Caballo brings the ball down for the Warriors, guarded by Riken. And a three-pointer for Zarik Shepard. Air ball, Yankton Bucks basketball. Inbounded by Dylan Prouty. Rugby Riken getting really pressured down the court here. Now to Jaden Kroll. Kroll has the ball almost taken away. Kroll's on the ground. He needs to get rid of it. He finds Rugby. And timeout is taken by Chris Haynes and the Yankton Bucks. Just wanted to be better safe than sorry. Timeout's brought to you by Gavin Zimmerman, Thrive Financial. Gavin help you determine and achieve your financial goals. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Vision Care Associates provides excellent diagnostic care. Using the most advanced technology in the industry, the doctors offer their patients the highest standard of care, allowing them to diagnose and manage many eye diseases. Choose Dr. Anderson, Dr. Fieser, and Dr. Slowey for expert personalized eye care. You'll be glad you did.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
right, welcome back to the Summit Activity Center. Yankton Bucks Basketball. And Jaden Krall gets the inbound. It was a pass toward the rim as Jaden Krall jumped almost an alley-oop out of the inbound pass. Ball goes out of bounds on Washington, so it's Bucks basketball. 3:26 to go here in the fourth. A 10-point lead for the Bucks, 58-48. Rugby Ryken on the end line to inbound. He does so to Drew Ryken. Now to Jaden Krall. Cody Oswald in the corner in front of his own bench. Dribbles with his right. Back up top to Rugby Ryken. Guarded by Utek. And now Rugby. Another pass to Drew Ryken in the corner for three. Rattles it and out. Cody Oswald with the rebound. Goes back up with it. Off the front of the rim. Krall with the second chance. And Krall puts it back in. Jaden Krall. 60-48 lead now for the Bucks. Gambalo sends it out to Utek, guarded by Drew Ryken. Nice spin move in the low block. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. And now up top, it's Patrick Osborne. Pass down low to Blaine Verhey. We have a whistle. And I believe a foul will be going on Yankton here. And so Dylan Prouty picks up his first, team seventh. First of the bonus is up and no good. And Jaden Krall had one hand on it, fell out of bounds. I don't know if he was able to, no, he carried it out of bounds. Still Warriors basketball. And now Kambalo. Kambalo up, quick jumper in the paint, can't get it. Jaden Krall with the rebound, over to Rugby Ryken. Ryken, over to Drew Ryken now. Just crossed the midline. Dribbles with his right, trying to get away from his man Utek. Warriors switching off from man. And now Drew drives the end line, reverse layup. It is good, Drew Ryken. The ball taken away by Mac Ryken on the defensive side of the court. Now Rugby Ryken, it's raining Rykens here at the Summit Activity Center. Back to the basket. Down in the right wing. Pass over to Drew. Back to Rugby. Rugby dribbles with his left. Bounce pass to Cody Oswald. Oswald drives but traveled. And Cody Oswald has had some excellent plays here tonight. Has been a big contributor. So I want to preface it by saying that. But he's had about 3 different plays in the paint. All from Rugby Ryken that have gone through his hands or he hasn't been able to control. And I only really find that interesting just based on the football season we just had. It's a whole different animal. Utek drives the baseline, puts it up, and just shy off the right side of the rim. One arm pass down by Drew Ryken. Drew didn't see Cody Oswald under the basket. He's wide open, or they're just trying to set up an offensive set. 1:20 to go here in the fourth. Drew Ryken, bounce pass out to Jaden Krall. Krall drives, kicks it up, Mac Ryken. Now Cody Oswald. Yankton's playing keep away here. Rugby Ryken drives the paint. Down to Cody Oswald. He controls this one. Goes up for a shot, is fouled. He's going to the line for 2. Oswald at the line for 2. And he hits his first. And Oswald hits his second as well. Yankton on a 6-point run here. Kambalo drives up with his right and able to rattle it in. Yankton trying to get the ball across the midline here. Rugby Ryken up toward Cody Oswald. Oswald backs off now, back up to Rugby. Yankton trying to drain as much clock as they can. Mac Ryken leading by 14, 64-50. 45 seconds to go in the fourth. Jaden Krall now in the corner. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kroll, bounce pass to Cody Oswald, puts it up with his left. It's good. Nice assist from Kroll. And a nice basket for Cody Oswald, finishing at the net. And now a three-pointer up for Tommy Peterson. And 13 seconds, we have a foul going on Kambalo. (66-50) is the score. 13.7 seconds to go here in the fourth. Rugby Riken puts up the first of the bonus 101, can't get it to go. And a three-pointer for UTEC. Three is good, but it does not matter anymore. The Yankton Bucks, for all intents and purposes, have upset the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors 66-53. That's your final here from the Summit Activity Center. 66-53. What a game. Let's talk all about it coming up in the Hy-Vee postgame show. This is Yankton Bucks Basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
Your family is a part of the Hy-Vee family. That's why they're here in Yankton for anything you need. Looking for steakhouse quality beef, fresh produce, and organic options, or the best options for anything else that's on your list? Hy-Vee has the products you're looking for. Convenient aisles online shopping for pickup and delivery, and Hy-Vee deals with coupons and sales to make your shopping budget go further.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
The holidays are approaching, and while you're busy planning family gatherings and other events, you may forget everything else. The Yankton Medical Clinic reminds you to use all remaining flex dollars before the end of the year. Whether you're due for a checkup, in need of a procedure, or burn yourself cooking that turkey, the physicians at the Yankton Medical Clinic are available to help. You spend all year planning your finances. Don't let your flex spending dollars go to waste. Call for an appointment today or visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
Do you go through every day dealing with pain? Does chronic or acute pain affect the decisions you make and the quality of your life? It doesn't have to. It's time to visit the experts. Whether you're suffering from neck and back pain, work-related injuries, headaches, fibromyalgia, joint pain, or any other type of debilitating discomfort, Avera Medical Group Pain Management Clinic Yankton can offer you relief. They listen, they care, and they can help. That's Avera Medical Group Pain Management Clinic Yankton at 605-655-1220. Live better. Live balanced. Avera.
Do you have life insurance? Do you have enough? You do all that you can to protect your family and those you love. A key part of that protection is life insurance from State Farm. Your good neighbor agent, Rhonda Westland, is here to help life go right. Call 665-4411 for a free, no-obligation consultation to see how simple and affordable life insurance can be. Call today, 665-4411. State Farm, here to help life go right. Your family is a part of the Hy-Vee family. That's why they're here in Yankton for anything you need. Looking for steakhouse quality beef, fresh produce, and organic options, or the best options for anything else that's on your list? Hy-Vee has the products you're looking for. Convenient aisles online shopping for pickup and delivery, and Hy-Vee deals with coupons and sales to make your shopping budget go further.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Headaches and pains taking you out of your game? Who are you going to call? At First Chiropractic Centers, we have been helping people get back into their game for over 40 years. Whether your game is sports-related, household chores, exercising, or just day-to-day activity, and your pain is preventing you from enjoying or participating in your chosen activity, we can help. Who are you going to call? First Chiropractic Centers in Yankton, Scotland, Tyndall, Wagner, and Hartington. First Chiropractic Centers, whole health with hands-on healing.
Vision Care Associates provides excellent diagnostic care. Using the most advanced technology in the industry, the doctors offer their patients the highest standard of care, allowing them to diagnose and manage many eye diseases. Choose Dr. Anderson, Dr. Fieser, and Dr. Slowey for expert personalized eye care. You'll be glad you did.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
All right, welcome back to the Summit Activities Center. The Yankton Bucks victorious 66-53 over third-ranked Sioux Falls, Washington, in what is Yankton's season opener, because the Harrisburg doubleheader obviously got postponed. But what a way to open the season. There will be bumps ahead, but you know what? It's really nice to have that first game and just plow right through like they did here tonight. Excellent performance from all of the Yankton Bucks. 1-0 on the season. Thank you to our sportscaster partners, Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And J&H Cleaning, carpet, upholstery, area rugs, air ducts, dryer vents, power washing, and janitorial services for businesses. Dirty doesn't stand a chance. If it's dirty, J&H can clean it. Check out jhcleaningsd.com. And Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. And Boston Shoes to Boots. Footwear expert since 1915, Boston Shoes to Boots carries high-quality work boots, casual, athletic, and dress shoes for men and women. Located at 3rd and Broadway, or bostonshoes2boots.com. And America's Best Realty. Tired of renting or apartment living? Ready to upgrade or own your own home? Call America's Best Realty at 260-1600 and unlock the American dream. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have our post-game interview brought to you by State Farm Rhonda Westland. And we'll be back. This is Yankton Bucks Basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
The holidays are approaching, and while you're busy planning family gatherings and other events, you may forget everything else. The Yankton Medical Clinic reminds you to use all remaining flex dollars before the end of the year. Whether you're due for a checkup, in need of a procedure, or burn yourself cooking that turkey, the physicians at the Yankton Medical Clinic are available to help. You spend all year planning your finances. Don't let your flex spending dollars go to waste. Call for an appointment today or visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
Your family is a part of the Hy-Vee family. That's why they're here in Yankton for anything you need. Looking for steakhouse quality beef, fresh produce, and organic options, or the best options for anything else that's on your list? Hy-Vee has the products you're looking for. Convenient aisles online shopping for pickup and delivery, and Hy-Vee deals with coupons and sales to make your shopping budget go further.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Your family is a part of the Hy-Vee family. That's why they're here in Yankton for anything you need. Looking for steakhouse quality beef, fresh produce, and organic options, or the best options for anything else that's on your list? Hy-Vee has the products you're looking for. Convenient aisles online shopping for pickup and delivery, and Hy-Vee deals with coupons and sales to make your shopping budget go further.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
You've received a call or text message indicating there's a problem with your cell phone, your taxes, your Medicare benefits, or your utilities, and the only way to get it cleared up is to either put funds on a gift card or send cash. All of these are scams designed to obtain your hard-earned funds. Contact the Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 1-800-300-1986. Another red flag is the call or text comes in after work hours or on the weekend. Don't become a victim. Let Consumer Protection do some checking for you before you send any funds.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12 packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it the beverage of choice any time of the day for anyone in the family.
Locally owned businesses help build strong communities, and that's true with Triple Time Rudy's. You get a locally owned business that offers fuel discounts for Yankton's largest employers, supports local schools and events, and carries quality South Dakota products like Dimmock cheese and Kaler Locker meats that customers love. Triple Time Rudy's is conveniently located at 17th and Broadway for your daily fill-ups and convenience needs. So pull in to Triple Time Rudy's today.
All right, welcome back to the Summit Activities Center. It's time for our post-game interview brought to you by State Farm, Rhonda Westland. And before we review the game with the coach, I want to let you know that you can have Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. It's Rhonda Westland, State Farm. All right, being joined by head coach Chris Haynes of the victorious Yankton Bucks. Coach, you got the first one out of the way. I know that all offseason you just kind of boils inside, right?
Yeah, I thought the guys played pretty good tonight. Obviously, first game of the year, it's not going to be perfect. I think Coach Tobin would say the same thing about his team. At times it looked pretty ugly and like the first game of the year, but I thought both teams played hard and competed, and we just were able to make a couple more shots than them.
What I really liked to see tonight was there was no hesitation of pulling the trigger. If they thought they had an open shot, they took it. And for better or worse, I mean, it ended up paying off for the Bucks.
Yeah, I think that's kind of how we have to play. I think put some guys out there that can shoot and can put the ball on the floor and pass. And we just tell them if they continue to play together, hopefully we can get good shots. And again, we want them to have freedom, but there was at times tonight where maybe we were a little too quick, or I thought we could have worked it around a little bit more. But overall, we're going to work through that stuff. But overall, pleased with the effort of the guys.
Colton Potts and all of the Bucks, but Colton Potts really seemed to be a pest, especially in that first half in the paint before he got in some foul trouble. But really stepping up his game. Is that what you're looking for from him this year? For sure, yeah. I thought Colton played with a lot of energy. He's a big, strong kid, and last couple of years he did very well in the younger levels. And just had a pretty big guy in front of him in Matthew. And but no, Colton, he can do some things on the basketball floor. And he didn't score a whole lot tonight, but he's got a capability of scoring inside, and he can shoot it a little bit. So hopefully he got his feet wet a little bit tonight in the varsity game and continues to give us some good minutes. Obviously, you had the Harrisburg game, which was supposed to be the opener, postponed. So this is the opener. What was your message to the team, Coach?
Yeah, just the same. We told them we were a little disappointed because Friday night special, the opening Friday night at home, and that only happens, maybe once every other year or whatever. For not to have that was disappointing, but we lucked out that at least we still get to open at home on Tuesday night. Had a nice crowd here, and so just happy, especially for the seniors, to get a win on opening night.
Well, Coach, before the next game, we'll talk and do a little pregame interview, but I want you to go celebrate with your team, all right?
Sounds good. Thanks, Bryce. Appreciate it.
Coach Chris Haynes, victorious Yankton Bucks here tonight. Thank you to him for joining us here in our post-game interview. This is the Hy-Vee post-game show. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Don't go anywhere. And then we will come back with the post-game show. This is Yankton Bucks Basketball, KYNT and KYNTV.
At Culver's, we cook our butter burgers pretty much the same as you would at home. Only our 3-cut blend of fresh beef will do. Then you'll need to master our signature press and sear technique. You may want to practice a few thousand times. Add real Wisconsin cheese, top with a lightly buttered toasted bun, and serve yourself with a big warm smile.
Better yet, come to Culver's and leave the whole cook-to-order butter burger thing to us. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's in Yankton, located at 3208 Broadway Avenue.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
A quick family meal doesn't always mean a stop at the drive-thru window. After a busy day of running, just light up the grill and put on some Sheboygans. Sheboygan brats, natural casing wieners, or all-beef stadium or quarterback hot dogs make a quick, easy, and delicious meal.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
FM 102.1 and AM 1450, KYNT, Yankton.
right, welcome back to the Hy-Vee postgame show. Yankton victorious 66-53 over Sioux Falls, Washington. And how much stock can you really put into those preseason media polls? How much do we really know, right? But number 3, Sioux Falls, Washington falls here tonight to the Yankton Bucks in the new era. Yankton Bucks post Matthew Moore's and off to a very exciting start. Just the energy on the team seems to have not skipped a step. That is for sure. Time for your stats review brought to you by USD Athletics. For Sioux Falls, Washington, Kumbalo ended the night with 14 points. UTEC ended the night with 13. 12 for Peterson. 9 for Shepard. 2 for Cole Peterson. And 3 for Robertson. For the Yankton Bucks, Drew Reichen had 8 points, 4 of 4 at the line. Mac Reichen had 5 points and 1 3-pointer. Rugby Reichen had 12 points, 3 3-pointers, 1 of 3 at the line. Dylan Prouty, 12 points, all came from threes. He had 4 of them. 7 points for Cody Oswald, 3 of 4 at the line. 18 points for Jaden Kroll, 4 of 6 at the line. And Michael Moores, 4 points here tonight. So pretty stretched out with the scoring. That's kind of what you want to see when you're Yankton, still trying to find your complete identity on the court. And turns out, well, that everyone is able to put the ball in the basket here tonight. Top performer of the game, or also known as our high score, brought to you by Top Notch Window Cleaning. Receive great service for cleaning your home or commercial windows with Top Notch Window Cleaning. Contact them at yanktonwindowcleaning.com. And it's not our top score. We are going to give it to our top 3-point shooter tonight. Dylan Prouty had 4 3-pointers and pulled the trigger whenever he had an open shot. So he is our top performer of the game. Now time for our Olson's Pest Technicians Pest of the Game, a.k.a. your defensive player of the game. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS, your residential and commercial pest control solution. And I'm going to have to give it to, going back and forth, but Mac Reichen. I was going to say Colton Potts. He had that big block. He had some real hustle there in the first half and in the second half when he saw time, but he got in some foul trouble. Mac Reichen, though, found himself in the passing lanes, it seems a little bit more than anyone else, really being a pest on the floor. So he is our pest of the game. Our Hy-Vee offensive player of the game, Jaden Kroll, 18 points tonight, 4 of 6 at the line. Had a lot of second chance opportunities that he was able to put back up off the glass and made them count. Jaden Kroll, our offensive player of the game. What's next for the Yankton Bucks? Well, they're at Sioux Falls Lincoln this coming Friday on the 17th. Make sure you tune in. We'll be on KYNT and KYNTV bringing you the action. And let's go ahead and check some other scores here from around the state, including the Gazelles. We'll start with girls basketball in AA. Final, Huron defeated Brookings on the road, 54-41. Sioux Falls, Washington defeated Yankton Gazelles 75-36. Watertown is leading Mitchell 27-19 with under a minute left in the third. Brandon Valley beat Sioux Falls Jefferson at home 55-49. And Sturgis Brown is leading Bellefourche 13-6 at the start of the second. And then later tonight, still waiting on updates, O'Gorman and Sioux Falls Roosevelt at the Sanford Pentagon. And for boys basketball in AA, Bellefourche defeats Sturgis Brown 48-32. Brookings defeated Huron 55-49 on the road. Mitchell beat Watertown 76-62. That was at the Corn Palace. Of course, our game here tonight, Yankton over Sioux Falls, Washington, 66-53. Harrisburg over Sioux Falls, Lincoln, 71-63. Sioux Falls Roosevelt is leading O'Gorman 29-20. That's at halftime. And then the Rapid City battle, the West River battle. Rapid City Stevens and Central are tied at 15 apiece. 2 minutes left in the second. And then, of course, later tonight we still have Douglas hosting St. Thomas More. That's a big game right there. So I'm looking forward to going home and watching that one, because I get done broadcasting basketball and I have to go watch more basketball. That's why it's good to have West River have different times than East River. But what a performance tonight from everybody. It was really a spectacular matchup, and Bucks came out strong and just never let up. So it was really fun to see. And while I have that, actually, I'm going to figure out what's the next game for the Gazelles, because we already said the Bucks Friday at Sioux Falls, Lincoln. And so let's check out what is next for your Yankton Gazelles. And Gazelles. Okay, that's what I thought. They are hosting Aberdeen here as part of. No, they're traveling to Aberdeen Central. That's split doubleheader next Tuesday. Bucks are hosting Aberdeen here, and the Gazelles are at Aberdeen on that Tuesday. We'll give you updates on that one as well. As far as KYNTV, your next broadcast will be right where you're watching or listening right now on Friday up at Sioux Falls Lincoln, the Yankton Bucks trying to go 2-0 here on the very young season. Special thanks to Hope Lesher back in the studio, Josh Bolter, our camera operator, as well as all of our sponsors for making this possible. To the Yankton School District for setting me up in my digs up here in the media nest. And my name is Bryce Ladwig. You've been listening to Yankton Bucks Basketball victorious 66-53. Have a great night. This has been Bucks Basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
You are listening to a Riverfront Sports Station. This is Yankton High School Athletics, brought to you by
1919 Root Beer, American Foods Group, Culver's, Checkers, Gerstner Oil, JJ Benji's, Mount Marty University, MT and RC Smith Insurance, Olson Pest Technicians, Overland Rehab, Shop Easy, Sherco, Truxedo.